Hey, howdy, what it do? I'm good. What about you? Now, today we're going to be discussing the top 2 reasons why this new wave tour may fail. And by fail, I mean it might not produce the desired results that they want. And who's they? So you have Osama, you have SugarHill, DDot, and you have Bandz. Now, I'm sure they want a packed out show for every show. And these are going to be the top 2 reasons I believe why they may not get packed out shows everywhere they go. Now, here we go. The first reason is age. Now, Osama, he's 18, SugarHill DDot is 17, and Bandz is 16 years old. So because of those young ages, the age for their audience to attend their shows is 16 plus. I repeat, it's 16 plus. Off bat, I can tell you that I think the age limit of people that's gonna be there is from 16 to 18 and maybe 19. And the reason why I say that is because when you start like at 21 or just at any age, when someone is older than somebody else that's doing better than them, they be low-key hating. Nobody wanna attend, say I'm 21, I don't wanna attend your show when you 18. That means I have to admit to myself that you are in a better position than me. I'm gonna hate on you. I'm gonna be envious of the position that you in. Seriously. And then another reason for the age is transportation issues. At 16 plus, you might not have your license, right? You may not have ever used public transportation before. So you might not be able to get to the venue. Now, I know a lot of people would say Uber, but that's the next point. Financial limitations. At 16 plus, who knows if you got a job? You might not have a job, so you might not even be able to pay for Uber, let alone pay for the tickets that cost however much they cost to get into this show. You might be struggling eating ramen noodles. You might not got that financial, prosperity that's gonna get you into this show and get you into the meet and greet. And also at 16 plus or at 16, 17, 18, you might have other commitments. Like you might have like an AAU basketball game or a soccer tournament or a book club going on at the same time as this at the show. So you might have something else that you committed your time to, you might not be able to attend. And the last thing I put for age is safety concern. Now, this might be more so for the other reason I got, but safety concern meaning like the large crowds and the late hours. When you start getting late, people might try to find ways to sneak in some alcohol because they 16, so the venue not gonna sell it to them, but find some ways of getting some alcohol or some other type of substance. And then late night with a large crowd, you might be a little bit more agitated because the drugs got you feeling yourself and you think you superhuman, so you might punch somebody. I don't know, it might turn into a mosh pit. That's not what we want. Now, that's the first reason that I have why this tour may not be successful. The second reason is the type of music. Now, unless I'm super unaware, I don't know any one of these 3 artists to have a Billboard top hit. I have not heard any top hit from these guys. So the next reason is the type of music. Does any one of these guys got a hit that's been on the Billboard? Please let me know. I might have been living under a rock like Patrick. So let me know. All the music I've heard from these 3 has been gang related. Like, why are they making gang related music? And I don't understand, because they all seem to be doing well. So why not make a song based on the position that you find yourself in? Why are you still talking about selling stuff, shooting people when that's not your reality? Why don't you talk about playing a video game? Why don't you talk about eating at your favorite restaurant? Why don't you make a song based on your actual experiences instead of trying to fit in to this gangster culture? That's not cool. The second reason I got is parental permission. It falls right into the gang-related stuff. If I got a son or a daughter that's 16 plus and want to attend this show, I'm going to look up the artist and I'm going to see, oh, heck no, I ain't letting you go to this show. They talking about bop, 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 shooting people. They talking about trapping and drugs. I'm not letting my daughter or son attend a show where that's happening. Ain't no way. And then the last thing I put down is police presence. Some people may not want to show up to a venue that's going to have police, and you got to have police there. Because again, the type of music that they making is gang related, so you never know. It might incite gang-like activities. So These are the top 2 reasons why I think this new wave tour may fail. Obviously, I don't personally want it to fail. I'm just looking and seeing why it might fail. I want them to do really well. I hope that they can make some music that hits the top Billboard and that's not gang related. That's honestly what I'm wishing for. But it is what it is. Anyhow, if you thought this was helpful, let me know. If you thought I'm just a hating ass old nigga, then that's cool too. But with that being said, I'll see you next time. Go!